Welcome back to Pac-12 football. Today we have an exciting Modesto team taking on the gritty Gulf Coast Coursers. This game is sure to be a good QB matchup, but before we dive into that, let's look at last week's Players of the Week. On offense, Muncie's Eric Massey takes the Player of the Week after putting up 111 yards on 8 catches and 4 touchdowns in their win against Memphis. Defensively, Kokomo Tech's George Dolegala puts up 5 sacks and 2 forced fumbles for him to take the Player of the Week. Now, back to our game here. Both of these teams have built their offense around their passing games, so if you like high-flying offenses, then you're in for a treat today. I'll send it to our broadcast team and see you after with news and results from around the conference.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now the play fake. Quickly complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Oh, they're after him. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the first down. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Red pass, it's complete. Nice move there. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Power football with the run. Thrust that arm out. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Finds his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll go to the counter play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's right. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. A quick pass to the left. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
At the 24-yard line. Second down coming up.
It's a draw. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To throw, it's right. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. caught in the backfield. It's Bell. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hard running there. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking downfield, it's Wright. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Grant. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. And fires complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Grant. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Makes the grab. Ripping through the defense. And it'll be a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri.
Got a man. It's Bell.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Immediately fires to the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Quick completion to the right. Turning it on! All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Clay. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a crease. It's Patton. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's right. Quickly out to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 1st and 10 coming up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air, it's right. Got his man in the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Finds the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Clay. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. A shot toward the end zone. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Here comes the heat. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Finds a little space. Picks up the first down, still moving. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. From the gun, running back gets to give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Got a little space. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Leaves it with the running back. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Miami of Ohio is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 12 to Western Kentucky. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Firing to the right, complete. It'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Scanning the field, it's right. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They believe they can run right here. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab over the middle. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the ground to try to move the chains. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Gonna swing it on second down. He's got the tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? From the gun. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Wright. Caught in the backfield, it's Clay. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Clay. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes! And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to the ground. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here's the handoff.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Patton. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Back to pass. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the right. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking for the score. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Keeps it on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fights off the defender. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Completes it in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And it's a touchdown.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 14 to...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate time as possible. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Dropping back, it's right. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Trying play action. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter.
Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wow, what a game. Modesto wins their 3rd straight and is looking like one of the stronger teams in the Pac-12 this season. Let's see how the other results went. Cuyahoga fans can finally celebrate as they get their first win of the season, taking down FCS Southeast, while San Antonio is still in search of win number 1 after losing to Kokomo Tech. Muncie, AFMU, and High Desert State all put up convincing wins in their games, while Shawnee sees out a close victory in their matchup versus Garden City. As we now settle into conference play, let's see the matchups for next week. Modesto, Kokomo Tech, Muncie, and Montana all face non-conference opponents, while in conference play, we'll see High Desert State host Prairie Union, Gulf Coast hosting AFMU in another offensive-heavy matchup, and Cuyahoga hosting the Taters of Garden City. Our game of the week will focus on San Antonio hosting Shawnee Plains in what historically is a rivalry matchup, but has been very one-sided in recent years, with Shawnee dominating the matchup the past 2 seasons. Can San Antonio turn the tide next week, or will we see Shawnee win the rivalry for the 3rd year in a row? Tune in to find out. That's all for this week. We'll see you next time for more Pac-12 football.